Hello, it's Alyssa with Holistic Living. Welcome back to part 4 of March 2022's Tarot. So for the last question, I always ask, what can the collective do? What do we need to focus on for the month? So I definitely got that there are going to be some people that are going to be in a more vulnerable kind of energy state, emotional state. So really follow your own intuition, follow your guidance on it. So everyone's going to be in very different places with these tower moments. So just kind of be mindful, pay attention, keep up boundaries if you need to. That was kind of the first message. So the second message I was getting, a lot of things that have been hidden are going to come out and be revealed and flip different, I don't want to say the word narrative, but flip positions on where we're at with things. So, this is a 4, so I'm guessing either in 4 areas of or within 4 in March. So either the 4th day or 4th week, which, can be between the beginning all month. You're going to see these flips. But I almost get it's almost like within 4 areas, because you see how 3 are out, but there's 1 hidden. So there's going to be something major in particular that's going to cause this jump. So we'll have to pay attention to what that is. So then I asked, what do we need to focus on then with that? Like, what can we do? And I got 2 surrender cards. So surrender it to the universe. Really take what you're seeing, almost like take it with a grain of salt, and really stay in your light. Surrender it up to the angels in the universe. Let the universe handle it. So you have to try to transmute energy. So I do this on a daily basis, but some of you may be doing it too, especially if you're a light worker. You just may not realize it. It's really taking what you're hearing and seeing and transmuting the energy and sending the light back out. So we really need to focus on our light. That's the message I got from that. Focus on our own light. Focus on what we can do for ourselves, for those around us, staying in our light, staying strong in our power, and speaking truth. Those are the biggest messages I was getting for not only this week, but for the month. It's very, very important. It's what keeps us grounded here and anchored into earth, so we can go through this process. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to. So that's how important it is. And then the outcome was the Sun, which is a beautiful card. And like I've always said, it's like the best card in the deck. And the Ace of Cups, which is just being overjoyed, being very happy, like your cup is overfilling. I also feel like some people may be, I said this before, overly emotional. So we just have to be a little mindful. Sometimes, everyone's going to land in different places with all of this. They're going to wake up and ascend at different times. Some haven't begun. Some are just beginning. Some are with certain areas, but not with others. So it's really important is the spiritual aspect. This is the whole point. We're going from dark to light, dark forces, running things, to the light running things. That's where we're at right now. So it's really all about energy, and it's all about spirituality. And that's kind of the whole point of this. So yeah, it's like, let the military and let the good guys do what they're doing. So this is just to reinforce that there is a whole other plan. There's a lot going on, and it's been going on. It's been going on for years, guys, years. But there's a whole other plan. So you have to just surrender it to them, surrender it to the angels. Yep. And it's going to bring on tower moments. The plan will bring on tower moments. So everything you're seeing right now, everything you are seeing with the countries, with what we just talked about in the last video, it's all to create this. It's all to wake up more people. The Canada convoy woke up certain people. This whole narrative, that whole thing, that's going to come out even more. And that'll be our next hurdle, guys. But it's all to wake people up. It's just, we need everyone awake. And moving forward. So like I said, not everyone's going to be awake. There will be some that won't. Some will choose to exit. Some will have a hard time, but it's all going to be in waves, all of it. So again, I got some people are going to feel, this is a 5. So like I said, 5s are shifting energy. So some of these people may have a really hard time. They're going to feel left out, confused, like they don't understand what's going on. So there's going to be a part of that. People are going to feel a little shuffled. I feel once they wake, they're going to have a hard time knowing where to go. And that's where pages like mine in all areas come in, because we're speaking truth. And it's also to reiterate people what we just talked about. Same 2 cards. This is where we're going to go. So this is the best card in the deck. This is what you want to see. We're going to feel very overjoyed. So it seems like this month is going to be a long, interesting month, guys. So I'll do little updates, as I see. I'll do lives to try to show people and give people updates. It's really hard sometimes because not only with my schedule, but there's just a lot changing. So it's really hard to try to explain it to people if it's going like this. Because if you're not getting it at the beginning, then when I'm trying to go through, it's just people get lost sometimes. So I try really hard to just focus on people's personal journey, spiritual journey. I try really hard to get you to reconnect with your own inner power. That's the point. That is the whole point, and that's what everyone should be doing. If people are not, if you have any people that, you find are your mentor or guide through a certain process or in a certain area, so whether it's medical, whatever it is, spiritual like this, if they're not trying to connect you with your own power, if they're not trying to bring out your own light, if they're not trying to help you kind of be able to navigate things yourself, then you should probably find a new mentor, because that's the whole point. The whole point is to get people through. So for my whole mission starting now is to get people through this process into the new earth journey and get them going to where they're supposed to be going on their mission. That's the whole point, and help build new earth. But in this phase, my job is to help reconnect you all to yourselves. Is to help reconnect you to source. Is to help reconnect you with your mission. That's what I'm here to do. So if people aren't doing that in all areas, if you're following someone in the medical field who was not trying to get you to be able to learn and research and advocate for yourself, and they say you need to hang on their every word, I'm sorry, but they're not right. They're not in the higher frequency then. If you're in this field, whatever field it is, where people say, oh, you have to hang on my every word, you only need me, you have to. No. We may need people to help guide. So this is the thing. You do need guidance until you get further and get going. And sometimes even while you're down the path, you do need to be checked in. You need to check in with yourself. So, but readings should be for like validation. You should be able to discern things yourself and then come to a reader like me to just for validation. So obviously if it's an Akashic reading or something like that where you're just not quite sure, then I understand. But otherwise, if it's for going forward purposes or what you feel like you should be doing, I should just be a confirmation for you. So that was another message I just wanted to say at the end of this. So it's really about you all and your own power. You do have the power. You have a lot more power than you realize. So it's really important to try to connect yourself with that. So as always, I'm sending so much love and light, and thank you for watching. And please share with anyone who you feel would resonate with the messages.